Hello guys, today I'm excited to present to you a new addition to the family. It's a nice battery charger from Noco Genius. It's the model G15000 Europe version. You can see it over here. It's looking like this, but enough with talking. Let's jump inside the box and see what we found there. It's other way around, my bad. Okay, so some small books jumped out. It seems to be the user guide and the product information and limited warranty. Okay. So inside the box we have the clamps for the charging, plus and minus. It's nice that they are marked like this so you can distinguish them. Okay. Also, I want to say that this charger it's for 12 volts battery and 24 volts batteries. Okay, so this is the charger inside the box. Okay. So the length of the charging cable is not that big. It's more like 2 meters or 1.5 meters, just so you know, around that. So yeah, small things about this device. It's, I think, in my opinion, is the best battery charger that money can buy around this 12 volts battery. So it comes also with functions to repair, which is really awesome. You can repair some dead batteries. I heard a lot of good things about this function on the web. Also, it has the jump charge function, so in 5 minutes it guarantees that you will have 20 amperes, so you can start your car. What else we have? We have some LEDs over here that can show you on which state is your battery: 25%, 50%, 75% and 100%. Also, it's a smart charger. It can automatically detect if you have a 12 volts battery or 24 volts battery. Also, it can support multiple batteries, AGM, lithium, etc. All the batteries that are available on the market at this moment. On the back, we have some specifications. Okay, so for 12 volts, the output is 15 amperes, and also it has the water class IP44, so it's also protected in case that it's raining outside, you know. Yep, this connects to this port via clamp pretty easily, and you just plug it in the socket, and I think that's it. I will come back with some tests because what do you think? I have a dead battery on the Renault, and I have to see if we can use the repair function to repair it, or it's dead for good, or maybe we can solve something over there. So today my battery just died and it has below 1 volt. So if you have problems with your Noco Genius and you want to exit from the standby mode so you can charge it on normal 12 volts, you have to force charge it, and you have to do that by selecting this one, supply 5 amps, and you do that by holding the mode button until it goes here and wait 5 minutes, and after that the battery should be visible for the charger so he can start charging it. can see we have 5 volts on it. Usually this battery in these conditions will go straight to the recycle bin, but yeah, now that we have the Noco Genius, this will not going to happen anymore. So let's plug this little baby into the socket. Okay, so he just needed more than 4 volts in order to charge. Okay, but the battery was too cold. If it's not charging and it's switching from 25% to switching to standby, you have to do this thing. You have to use the supply mode, and you switch to this one by pressing the mode button, just so you know. And you leave it on supply mode until you have above 5 volts, so he can detect the battery and charge it. Also, it helps to bring the battery inside where it's warmer if it's cold outside, like it is now. Seems that it's around 3 degrees outside, so over the night maybe it goes under the 0 and it's harder to charge a battery, a cold battery, you know. So yeah, leave it charging and it will be all fine. So in 2 hours it almost reached 75%. It's flashing the 75%, so this means that it's not already on 75%. So we will keep an eye on it and see when it's ready to and fully charged, so we can do some math and calculate how much time it took to charge a full battery, a full 12 volts battery of 70 amps. A couple of hours already passed and it's on green, but it's still blinking that green. This means that it's not fully charged. When that green will stop, then it will be finished. And it also seems to be cooling down. When it was on 75%, it was a bit warm. Yep, so I will keep you updated. Okay guys, so the battery was charged pretty fast. It took around 3 hours. So now it's in the so-called maintenance mode. So basically in maintenance mode, the battery is full and now it's topping up energy until it reaches full potential. It's the analogy with the beer. You pour beer in a glass and what's happening? It's the foam is gathering at the top. So you need to pour some more beer, then the foam it's again, and you keep pouring small portions until you get the full glass. It's the same idea with this one. So it reaches 100%, it's fully charged, but you need to top it up until it's full. Let me show you. Now you can see we have full battery, and it's even charging even more. Okay, but we have enough for today. Okay, so now the battery is charged and I switch to repair. And it should start also increasing this lights, and the battery was on 69 health, so we will, and also it was fully charged. And now we will see after the repair if it's changing the health state. I'm really curious, so stay tuned and we will see the results. Okay guys, so this is the result after the repair. So I leave it one night and it increased the state of health to 71% from 69%. So it seems that it does something, the repair function. It's increasing the state of health. So after 3 days, you can see that the state of health has improved a bit. 77%. Yep, so thanks for watching guys, and see you in the next one. Ciao!